now we're going to travel across the globe again. We're going back to China. We're going to do a Chinese dish now, which is Chinese beef and broccoli. It's absolutely delicious. You don't really see it in this country. It's more popular in the US than the UK, but please try it. It's absolutely fantastic. For this recipe, the ingredients you're going to need: 2 tablespoons of Chinese rice wine, the white of 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of soya sauce, light soya sauce, 3 heaped teaspoons of corn flour, Okay, for this dish we're going to be using beef fillets. I've got 2 nice fillet steaks here that we're going to cut into strips. Now we want to cut across the grain, so you notice that the grain is actually running this way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in that direction, and then I'm going to slice them. So let's start with that. I'll just cut it across here, here, and then I'm just going to slice them into nice size pieces. So once we do this, we'll just marinate the beef, then we'll deep fry it. Okay, now I'm going to take a mixing bowl, put the meat in there, and we're going to add the ingredients we're going to marinate it with now. Now here we have some Chinese rice wine. There's 2 tablespoons in here which we're going to put in. We've also got the white of an egg. We've taken the yolk away, we're just putting the white in. What happens with the white of the egg, it's a high protein, it starts to break down the meat. We're going to put some baking soda in, which is like so. Now we're going to put our other ingredients, which is the sauce. We have here some soya sauce. I'm going to use roughly 2 tablespoons of this. So 1 and 2, and I'm going to put 1 of the oyster sauce in. So that's a lovely dot here. Now we're also going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of the sesame oil. We don't want to put too much in there, this is overpowering this stuff. So what I'm going to do is just pour some into the lid. That's about enough, and that goes in there. That's done. Now we're going to massage this together and leave it along one side just to marinate. Okay, so in 1 hour's time we're going to come back to this, then we're going to deep fry it, and then we're going to do the broccoli. Okay, now this has been marinating now for just over an hour. If you look at the beef now, it's much darker in colour. It's taken on all the marinade, and it looks really good. This is going to be absolutely delicious. So we're just going to drop it into a deep fryer. I've got this set on 180 degrees. We're just going to pop it in there. Once it floats, it's going to be done. So just popping it in. I'm going to do it in a couple of batches. Don't want to overcrowd it. Right, that's done. Let's put in the second batch. Okay, we'll just give that a minute or so. Okay, that's all floated to the top, it's all cooked fine. We're going to put it on the kitchen towel. Now the wok's been on all this time, so it's nice and hot, you can feel the heat, it's quite intense. We're going to just toss the broccoli in there. We're going to just toss the meat in there. Now we're going to add some more of the sauces. You want, and then again, a tablespoon of light soy sauce, about a tablespoon of oyster sauce, and some more sesame oil. Okay, now this has been tossed about, as I said, for a few moments, a couple of minutes, 3 minutes or so. Now I've taken the corn flour, I had 3 teaspoons of corn flour, I've added some cold water into this. Now this is going into the pan as well. Now this is going to act like a sauce really. We're going to just bring that to the boil, let it thicken up, take the residue off the side of the pan. Now this is just going to take all that marinade and turn it into a delicious sauce. I've got the corn flour and the water in here acting as a sauce. We'll need to cook that off for another minute or so just to cook off the corn flour, or else it'll be floury. You'll have a floury coating. Actually, I just need a little bit more water in this, so I'm just going to add a little bit more water. It's just thickening up too much. I want the sauce to be lovely, runny sauce, not thick. That looks ready to me. Okay, so now there you have it. You've got your Chinese beef and broccoli, and I'll just plate it up.